All right, we back, boys and girls, we back. All right, so this thing right here is took a beating. I'll try to get this thing off. I'll try to get this thing off. Without just destroying it. It's had a rough life. It's had a rough life. That's for sure. You know what that means? So we're going to take this roller off. We're going to take this roller off. We're going to make a new one. So this roller is destroyed. So, we'll make a new one. So, we're gonna make a new one. But I just don't know. boy. Rough life. One thing about it, they have used it. Looking for my dolly. Looking for my dolly. Where's my dolly? Looking for my dolly. There it is. So I got the right blades. I went back to the parts store. I got the right blades. Yeah, we back. Yep, we back. So this bracket is bent. I'm gonna take my heel dolly, and that is called a heel dolly because it looks like the heel of a boot. And straighten it up a little bit. All right. So here is the old. Man, that looks like the frame on that car that Double Up Customs did. That looks like that spindle, all that rust. Boy, that thing had a rough life. So I got some pipe. So that looks about the same size, if I was to guess, in diameter. So what I'm thinking about doing is, and then I got this other piece of pipe. I could probably use this piece of pipe and cut it the width that it needs, and then take and weld a washer. Take a washer, weld a washer. See, I got a washer this big. I don't have no washers that big, right? And if my burn table was running, I still ain't got the computer back. So if my burn table was working, I could just cut me a donut. So I think I'm gonna use this piece of pipe right here, and I'm gonna take and I'm gonna double up the washers on the end. So I'm gonna take and put the washer on the end like this, like so, and I'm gonna weld it up. So I'm gonna weld this on the end like that, and then I'm gonna take this bolt and hold on a second, I'll show you something else I'm gonna do. Hold on now, hold on a second, hold on. I just happened to look down. I look down like James Brown. Look at there. I do have a washer. I do have some washers. Yeah. Yeah. That's even better. That's even better. That's even better. I do have some washers. So I can take that washer, stick in there like, weld it like that. And I think I got a piece of round tubing. So what I'll do is I'll take this right here and I'll sleeve it, right? And I'll weld that to like that. I wish I had a smaller piece of pipe. Oh! Yes, come on, girl. Let me see if it fits. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Look at there. That is going to work. 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 Yes, sir, indeed. Yes, sir, indeed. Yes, sir, indeed. That's gonna work. So, we need to cut, let's get this square. All right. So let's measure. So if we cut this thing 6.5, if we cut this piece of pipe right here, hold on a second. You talking about that? Alan, you're talking about this? They are out of, hey, Alan, they're out of a 2015 Ford Explorer Limited. That's what they're out of. That's what they're out of. So, we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this and then I'm gonna shim it out. So we're gonna cut, if that's, we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut it 6.5. Oh no, apparently he ain't seen the C10 truck seats. All right, so we're gonna cut this 6.5. I think my battery just died. Y'all hang tight. My battery just died on my dimble. So we're gonna have to go back holding it one hand bandit. All right, so you're talking about these seats right here. They come out of a 2014, 2015 Ford Explorer. Yeah, that's what they come out of. All right, so y'all gonna have to just bear with me just for a minute, because the nimble battery died. So we're gonna have to hold this. All right. We're gonna square up this piece of pipe. We're gonna square up this piece of pipe. Yeah, I got a burn table that I could cut parts out of, but I sent the computer back to get fixed. And man, I tell you what, I think it'd have been cheaper. I think it'd have been faster if I just bought a new computer. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You right, Fly. You're right. So what we'll do is we're gonna true this pipe up. I don't like walking away from the saw, because if something's happened, I don't want to, I just don't walk away from it. So if I need to grab it, I can grab it. So we're gonna true the end up as good as it can get. Then we're gonna cut it 6.5, and then we're gonna cut the inner piece 6.5, and then I'm gonna tack weld it all together, and then we'll weld it up solid, and then we'll put the bolt through it, and we'll have a roller. I'm sure that somebody's probably going to say, well, man, you can order that roller off of Amazon. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. And probably get it in about 5 or 6 days. But I don't have 5 or 6 days. I got right now. So I got the stuff to fix it, and I'm going to fix it. I told them I'd have their lawnmower decked back to them today. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and share it. Almost up to 4,400. I'm trying to get to 5,000, baby. If I get to 5,000, I'm cooking oxtails for everybody. Ha ha! What's up, Tulu? We making a roller for the lawnmower deck. I was telling everybody, Tulu, I appreciate everybody. There's 65 people in here. There's 19 thumbs up. I'm almost at 4,400. 4,400 subscribers. And if I get to 5,000, baby, I'm cooking oxtails for everybody. Oxtails and tater tots. Oxtails and tater tots for everybody. Hey, it seems like to me that nobody is safe from cars in the cut. Nobody's safe. It sounds like a Saturday Night Live skit. All right, boys and girls. All right, so that's pretty close to being. That's pretty straight to being straight. All right, so we're going. We said my little handheld died, Tulu. All right, so here's the old roller. There's the old one. And I'm sure I could, now look, for anybody says anything, say, hey man, you can buy that thing online. Yep, I sure can. I could buy this thing online, wait 4 or 5 days, and put it back together and take her lawnmower deck. But I told her I would have this thing done today. So we're just gonna make a damn roller. We've already fixed that. I got the new belts. I got the new belt. I got the new blades. We ready to go. So, this thing right here slides back and forth. So what we're gonna do is I measured it and it's 7 1/4. All right, if you measure this, what's left, that's about 6 inches, right? So what we're gonna do is that's 7. If I cut it 6 1/2, so this roller right here is 6 inches. So we're gonna cut it 6 1/4. We're gonna give it a little bit more meat on the bone, and then we're gonna shim it. So we're gonna cut this 6 1/4. That is 6.25 for everybody, or 6 1/4. All right. So since this thing's like this, I'm gonna turn this thing around, and I'm gonna measure it the opposite way. And the reason why I'm gonna do that, here's the reason why. Let me show you why. If I run this thing all the way out like this, and I clamp it, right? and I need 6.5, right? So if I run this thing, if I need 6 1/4, if I run this thing all the way out and it's hanging out 6 inches, I don't have but like 2.5 in the clamp. And by having 2.5 in the clamp, you're going to put more pressure on your blade, and spit it out, Jay. Ain't nobody going to take it from you. Your blade is potentially to bind and break. So you want to have as much clamping force on the part that you're cutting, because the blade is pulling across. So what it's doing is trying to pull it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the good end, we're going to flip it over like that, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to measure it this way, right? We're going to measure it. Let me put a mark on it. Well, we ain't got to put no mark on it. I can just do it one-handed. Pull this thing down like this, like that. Now you see you got all this in the clamp, and this is out here hanging. Look, that's pretty damn close. Just need to move it in just a little bit, just a little bit. Need to move it out just a little bit. Let me live with you. Let me live with you for a second. That might be it right there, TJ. TJ, that might be it, baby. Bam, right on the dot. I told you that looked close, 6 1/4. All right, now pick this back up. Run your clamp. Give it a good tight. Now, oh yeah, this is from Harbor Freight. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So now I have almost 5 inches in the clamp, and they ain't but 3.5 hanging out. But we need 6 1/4. So my cut line is going to be right there at 6 1/4. So you got majority of it in the clamp. So you got more clamp pressure, all right? All right, so never start the blade on it. Pull the trigger and easily let it sit down. Oh, TJ, I've been laughing so hard at Cars in the Cut. I told Cars in the Cut to keep doing it. No cutting oil. You don't need no cutting oil. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't need it. Yeah, this don't have no cutting oil. If y'all really want some oil on it, hold on a second. Y'all know I don't like walking off, letting my tool, I don't like walking off, letting my tool run on its own. But I mean, if y'all real simple, y'all really want something on it, we don't use no cutting oil. We don't use no cutting oil. TJ, tell them what we use. TJ, tell them what we use. Tell them what we use around here. What we use around here. TJ, tell them what we use. Let's see where TJ's at. TJ knows. TJ, what we put on it over here? Hot chewy. No, we ain't gonna put that on it. TJ. We put that Pam. We put that shit on everything. Woo. We put Pam. We put that shit on everything. Oh yeah, TJ, hey, everybody needs to laugh. And Cars in the Cut is killing it. He is killing it. I keep looking to see what he's coming up with next. Saturday Night Live's been on TV a long time. Pam, baby. Got that Pam on it. Man, there's 100 people in here. If 100 people hit that subscribe button, that will put me over 4,400 subscribers. Come on now, hit that button. Double tap that screen. Come on now. Yeah, Tulu. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. When I seen he had TJ up there, oxtails and tater tots. I like to die. I like to fail out. Yeah, if I hit 5,000 subscribers, is oxtails and tater tots for everybody. Come on now. I bet y'all won't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I appreciate that, Fly. Yeah, I bet y'all won't do it. Yeah. What's up, JT? What's up, Derek? Yeah, we know the original pan. Cannoli oil. Yeah, we put that on everything. Oh, that's awesome, TJ. Well, that's good, JT. Yeah. Yeah. If y'all new to the channel, go check out 84 Cuddy. Check out his songs he drops. I dropped some songs. I dropped a new song last night. They're all on SoundCloud. They're all on all platforms as of last night, except iTunes. I gotta do some stuff for iTunes, so it'll be uploaded on iTunes. So, bam! There she is, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. So that's that. So, oxtails and tater tots. Oh, yeah, oxtail and tater tots. So that right there is going to be the new roller. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Now, we're going to have to cut the center. We're going to have to cut this one. This is going to be the sleeve. So this one was 6 1/4. So we're going to have to cut another one 6 1/4. All right, so let's go cut this one. This is going to be the inner. This is so the bolt can have something to ride on. So let me mark this. Let me mark this right quick because I need. So we're gonna cut this one 6 1/4. We're gonna cut this one 6 1/4 too. So let me mark it. Let me mark it right quick, and then I'll show y'all. All right, that's that one. So that's the inner. Yeah, this is the 61 P100 box fan. If you want to check this out, go subscribe to the channel and go watch some of the old videos. A video I posted up yesterday about this, about building this, but that ain't what this video is about. I don't want to get sidetracked because, man, it's like OCD. I mean, it's like ADHD. Ooh, look, squirrel. But yeah, go check it out. Go check out some of the old videos. Right now, we fixing this right here is what we're doing. So, I don't know how this is going to work. Because now my daggone little tower thing's broken. Y'all just going to have to bear with me the best I can. I apologize. I charged that thing and I guess it didn't charge all the way. So, let me slide this out of the way and I'll show you what we're doing. All right, so this is what we're going to do. So we're going to take this washer and we're going to weld that washer to that, right? We're going to weld that washer to that. And then we're going to take this other washer. So once we weld that to that, that is going to be able to drop down into this pipe, right? And it's going to be like that, right? And then I'm going to weld the corners. I'm going to tack it. I ain't going to weld it solid. I'm going to tack it. Then I'm going to flip it upside down take this one, put it on this side, and tack it. By doing that, that's going to put a sleeve inside there. By doing that, then the bolt is going to go. Then I'm going to take another washer, and I'm going to put it over that one, and I'm going to tack weld that one. Then this bolt is going to go through that washer, which in reality is going to go through that, which is in reality going to go through that. Be like that, and then that is going to bolt up to that. By doing that, now it's going to have a roller. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So let me go get the welder again, and we're going to do that. Okay, so let me go get the welder, and we're going to do that. Man, I'm sorry that little handheld thing died. I don't know why it didn't charge all the way. I apologize for that. I really do. I'll try to do better next time. I'll try to do better next time. Like I say, I apologize that little DJ Nimble thing died. It's what holds my phone, so I apologize for that. So again, I know you can buy this, but you can't buy it like right now. So I'm just gonna make one, okay? And no, you don't have to worry about the weld. You don't have to worry about the welding art. It's not going to burn your eyes. The camera filters it out, so don't worry about it, okay? All right, so I'm just going to tack this together. I'm not going to weld it solid. I'm just going to tack it. So when I do tacks like this, I do 12, 6, 3, 9, okay? So I just did a 12, 6, 3, 9. And by doing it that way, you got the tack at the 12 o'clock, and then when you do the tack at the 6 o'clock, that pulls it back. And then I do a tack at 3 o'clock, that pulls it to the left or to the right. And then I do it at 9 o'clock, and that pulls it back. Now, I'm not gonna check this to see if it's square. I mean, it's probably pretty square. I mean, or somebody, look, that's pretty damn square. So that's why if you do 12, 6, 3, 9, it kind of helps out. And just for the ones out there, the naysayers, y'all see that? See it flat? It's square. I'll turn it 180 degrees. It's square, okay? So that's that, all right? So now I'm gonna take this and drop it in here like this, like so. Drop it on the floor. Let me go cut just a little bit off of this, just a smidgen. I'll be right back. I can't cut it like that because I've already put that little thing on there. So let me just cut it off with the cutoff here. I need to cut just a little bit off of it. Yeah, that's better. That's better. We cut just a little bit more off. Just a little bit. I want it to set down. I just want it to set down just a little bit. Yeah, that's a whole lot better. That's a whole lot better. I just got to clean it up. It's auto. Why is it doing that? Why is it? Why has it got shadows? I don't know what. I don't know what. What is that? I ain't got a clue. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyways, nevertheless. So let's clean this thing up. Let's clean it up. Let's get a little bit more tack. Is it messed up on y'all's end too? Man, what in the hell is that? Is it messed up on your side, TJ? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I hadn't got a clue. That is crazy, man. Is that bothering y'all too bad? Some glare on the top mostly. I don't know what it is. It is what it is. See, it ain't on that side. I don't know. We'll finish it up. We'll finish. I don't know. I apologize. If you leave the live, I understand. If you leave, I understand. No, it just... No, it's outside too. I guess the welder killed it. Look, I'm going to finish it. If it's too much for you and you got to go, I understand. But I'm going to finish doing what I'm doing. They supposed to be sending me a new phone. This is an iPhone 16 Plus Max, 1 terabyte, and it's going crazy anyway. So I don't know. So if you stay, I appreciate you. If you got to go, I still understand. I mean, it is kind of aggravating. So. And these washers are galvanized, so welding galvanized is not really safe, so you don't want to breathe in the galvanized fumes. And I ain't worried about this being pretty. It's on a lawnmower deck, so it is what it is. And I ain't even gonna weld it solid, you know what I mean? I am gonna turn the heat up a little bit though, because that's 3/8 pipe. I cooked it in there that time. Clean this up a little bit, put some bolts in it, bolt it on there, put the new blades on it. Be good to go. Be good to go for another 9,000 hours. I really do apologize for the glare. I really do. The table. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think the welder messed it up, I guess. I don't know. Looking for a washer. Looking for a washer and a nut. So hang tight, I'm looking for a flat washer and a nut. And a lock washer. If you're still sticking with me, I appreciate it. You still with me? Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Could be Niners. Yeah, I'll do that. So I had to get a. It could be sweat underneath the. A drop of sweat could have got underneath it. I mean, that's possible too. Could have been that drop of sweat. Could have been a drop of sweat. We went from that to that. What y'all think about that? Let's get some washers and put some washers. Let's put some washers right there. Let's go over and get some washers. We could use that. We just use some washers. What's up? Hey, John. Hey, John, so that is the roller off of the lawnmower deck, and then here's the new roller. We just built a new one. We just built a new roller, John. I apologize for the glare on the screen. I think there's a bead of sweat. I think there's a bead of sweat under the glass. So, because there's a crack at the top of the glass, my screen protector glass, there's a crack, and I think a drop of sweat got underneath it. So, but the iPhone is supposed to be Apple's supposed to be sending me a new phone anyway. that's a 16 plug, 16 max. It's messed up. It cuts off. I'm surprised it ain't cut right now. Let me get one more washer. Oh, it's too tight. Gotta find the happy spot. Ah! Piss on it. No washers. Here's what it is. All right, boys and girls. I think we got a little bit of time left. Let's put the put the blades on it. I really do apologize that the nimble nimble died. So let's put these new blades on. Boy. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I got my hands full. Like, my phone's like 20%. All right, so check this out. Here's the old blades. All right. Here's the old blades. All right. Here is the new blades. It's a 50-inch deck, but I believe this deck's been beat to death. So yeah, they got all they could get. Yeah, JT, they got all they could get out of that blade right there, big dog. I ain't gonna lie with you. They run that son of a gun to death. Huh? Man, that is crazy. I mean, look how, the deck's been beat. Beat. But these are the blades. These are the right blades. These are the right blades for a 50-inch deck Cub Cadet. And they said they wanted high lift blades. Well, that's what that is, high lift blades. I'm going to tell you. So that right there ain't going to work. Beat it some more. Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah. So I can't cut the blade because it'll be unbalanced, right? But I guess it don't matter. That sun gun right there probably ain't balanced. I could take the cutoff wheel and I could cut the blade. Or I could go back to the store and get some 48-inch deck blades. I could go back and get a set of 48s and put on here. Daggone. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these blades back. So I'm gonna take these blades back and I'm gonna get a set of 50. I'm gonna get a set of 48-inch blades, and that's 2 inches shorter. And then that's gonna be in. It's gonna be. Those stamp decks are soft. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But the thing about it is, oh, I know it won't. I know it won't take much. But the problem is, if they hit something, then the blade's going to hit. You see what I'm saying? I mean, so if I go get 2-inch shorter blades, then I won't have to beat nothing. Because I've already got more time in this thing than I wanted already. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, oh yeah, whatever blade that right there is, whatever it was. Oh yeah, and I did check the date on this thing. Their lawnmower is a 2017. So, yeah. Man. All right, boys and girls. I appreciate everybody tapping in. I apologize. I think what it is sweat dropped right there, and there's a crack across my lens right up here on the glass, the protective glass. Not my phone. My phone's not cracked. My phone's not cracked. The protective glass cover that's over it is cracked. And I think that it seeped back in there behind it. Yeah, that's about it. That's probably going to end it for today on this one. Next video you'll see is a short of me riding this thing in their yard, make sure it's mowing. Yeah. I appreciate every single one of you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. The last video, the video earlier of me fixing the other thing was like 7,000 people watching, man. That's great, man. 7,000 views. I appreciate every single one of you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if you hadn't seen the video on the box truck, go back and check it. I dropped a new song, Living Life. Go check that out. It's on all platforms. It's on SoundCloud too. And you can look it up. And if you want to look up the song in YouTube, trying to find me, I had to register it. So it's Jeremy Lee, L-E-E Green, Living Life. And then you can save it in your file. And so I had to use my whole name because apparently there's more Jeremy Greens out there. But I had to put Jeremy Green, Jeremy Lee, L-E-E Green with an E. And it's on YouTube right now. So when you go and post your shorts, if you type in Jeremy Lee Green, Living Life, it's going to pop up, and I'm going to be standing there in a Cutlass. I'm going to be standing there in an 85 Cutlass t-shirt with my little pinky blinder hat on. And then the other 3 songs are on there as well. So I appreciate every single one of you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, boys and girls. And remember what I said, everybody have a safe weekend. Everybody have a safe weekend. And I'll be posting some more. Whether it's wrong or right, we're going to do it. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch, sweep it off anybody else's. But God first, so loosen, drop you some chicken grease. I'm out. Let go.